God of War was undoubtedly made popular by the series' soft reinvention in 2018. Kratos was reintroduced to the world as a sub-killer. In his old age, he endures the remorse and consequences of his destructive activities in ancient Greece. Kratos has been known to be violent on numerous occasions in the series. Nothing could stand a chance when vengeance was all he had left in this world. Later, his son arrived and gave him another incentive to steel his resolve to get his hands bloody when necessary. Here are the top 10 most brutal God of War kills. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Ares. Kratos' previous master got his comeuppance, and it was just as savage. After surviving Ares' attempts to play mind tricks with his guilty conscience, Kratos confronts his predecessor, eventually claiming triumph. Kratos, not one to give in to Ares' pleadings for compassion, offers a frightening one-liner before thrusting a huge blade through him. Kratos' most gratifying kill yet, as he finally gets to avenge his family, complete with all the blood and explosives he could wish. Number 9. King Midas. Midas' death occurs solely because Kratos sees a way out and disregards the anguish it may cause. He chooses to use the king's ability to convert things into gold for his purposes after witnessing it. Kratos corners a wailing Midas, brutally beats him, and drags him toward the lava river he wishes to cross. Kratos knocks Midas into the lava waterfall as he tries to defend himself. This turns the entire stream into solid gold, allowing Kratos to pass, while Midas drowns in burning anguish. Number 8. Hermes. The speedy messenger lacked the strength to confront the Spartan warrior head-on. He taunted Kratos with his speed and led him on a frantic chase. Kratos eventually surprises Hermes by catapulting himself onto the big statue the speedster was running behind. This injures Hermes, and Kratos merely needs to follow the trail of blood to deal with him. He intercepts Hermes in mid-flight by removing one of his legs. He then lifts the deity by his remaining leg and cuts it off before completing the job. Number 7. Poseidon's Princess. In the first game, we watch Kratos heartlessly sacrifice an innocent soldier to a burning death. In the threequel, though, he ups the ante with his ruthlessness. With a crank in his way, Kratos improvises by enlisting an innocent person to hold a hefty door open. Poseidon's princess must undergo this fate, despite her cries of terror. Kratos drags her away from Poseidon's chambers, locking her between the crank to get past the entrance. If Kratos returns, you can examine her grisly remains if you're morbidly intrigued. Number 6. Charon. Charon, the horrible underworld ferryman, was just another victim of the ghost of Sparta's crusade. During their struggle, Kratos uses Charon's scythe to impale him through the belly of his boat. Charon, on the other hand, separates his torso from the rest of his body and continues the fight. Finally, Kratos triumphs and cruelly punches him in the face until he is bloodied and dead. Number 5. Helios. The ghost of Sparta was no stranger to the sun god. In Chains of Olympus, Kratos was charged with locating the missing divinity. However, in God of War 3, he is not spared Kratos' wrath. In an attempt to capture the sun god, the disturbed Spartan blasts him out of the sky. Helios' fate is sealed because he is aligned with Zeus. During a quick-time event, players must help Kratos fight the injured god before wrenching his head from his shoulders using Kratos' raw strength. In a gruesome twist, Kratos keeps Helios' head with him for the rest of the game as a light source in Mount Olympus' dark underbelly. Number 4. Kronos. Nobody is safe from Kratos, not even the largest titan. Kronos wants to eat his would-be grandson, blaming Kratos for his imprisonment in the pits of Tartarus. This backfires spectacularly, as Kratos uses the Blade of Olympus to sever Kronos' internal organs. But that's only the beginning. From there, he rips Kronos' nails and drives a crystal spike through his jaw before slamming his blade through the giant's head. Number 3. Magni. Kratos now only murders to protect himself and his son. Kratos has left the Greek realm and is now dealing with the interfering gods of Norse mythology. Thor's sons, Magni and Modi, pose a danger to everything Kratos values. Modi awakens Kratos' primal instincts in a cutscene at the end of the boss battle when he begins to pose an imminent threat to his son. Kratos quickly stops sparring with Magni and executes him with a Leviathan axe blow to the midsection, shoulder, and finally the face so that he can rush to his son's aid. Number 2. Hercules. When they meet, Kratos is surprisingly gentle with his brother, offering to spare his life. Unfortunately, Hercules is too envious of Kratos' successes to contemplate launching a heavenly punch-out as an act of mercy. Kratos ends up claiming his brother's Nemean Cestus gauntlets, which he uses to shatter Hercules' face in combat by systematically foiling Hercules' malicious tactics. The final blow shatters the arena floor, and Kratos declares triumph by tossing Hercules' corpse aside, leaving it to rot in the sewers. Number 1. Zeus. Kratos' father, Zeus, was the climax of the Spartans' original vengeance quest. Zeus was the final hurdle after mercilessly chasing and slaughtering the gods of Olympus. Kratos has the opportunity to finish Zeus with his bare hands after an epic battle at the end of God of War II. The devastation is seen in first person by the gamers through Kratos' eyes. The player is then instructed to defeat Zeus by repeatedly pressing a button. The bizarre part is that the beating only stops when the gamer wants it to. If they so desire, players can batter Zeus until his blood covers every inch of the screen. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.